everyone, today you join us in the gloriously sunny South Kensington, although right now we're sitting in the shade, where we're about to do an evening workshop, and we're really excited because today we're trying something a bit different. We've got 4 photographers coming along with us. We've got Dee, Kerry, Tom and Derek, and they have all very kindly agreed to share their photos with us after the workshop so we can show them to you. So what's really exciting about this is you're going to see how 4 different lenses kind of take on and tackle one subject, and how different all of those images are. Because if some of you have been watching for a while, you will have heard me bang on about how we're so excited in the workshops and how I love being able to see myself through lots of different people's eyes, and now we're really presenting it in one go to you so you can get a feel for the kind of images that we help the photographers create on our photography workshops, and also how different the same image can appear when it's someone else taking it, composing it and thinking about it, with obviously everyone's different influences and different styles and eye. Now, if you haven't heard us banging on about the photography workshops, and even if you have, they're wonderful. We go out with 4 photographers, and so each one gets plenty of time to work individually, both me and Mark, and we lead people through a natural light photography workshop, a shoot. Mark's kind of meticulously planned, lots of shots, but also leaving lots of room for the creative interpretation of the photographers, which is what you'll see here. If you're interested in joining us on a future workshop, do not fear. It's now the summer in London, there's some glorious weather to join us, and we have a few more coming up. So one that we're really excited about is on the 25th of June, when we'll be in Greenwich for the first time. We also have one taking place on the 9th of July in the City of London, and another evening workshop like the one that we're about to go on now, and you'll see the images from, on the 18th of July. So if you are inspired by some of the images that you're about to see, then do check out www.weeklyimogen.com, where you can get those dates again, and you can get in touch to book. And particularly if you're inspired by an evening workshop, there will be another chance to join us on one to create the kind of images you're seeing today on the 18th of July. So now we're going to roll on and show you some of the images that the photographers are about to take, because we haven't gone out with them yet, but I'm sure they're all going to be wonderful, and I'm really excited to see the results, and I hope you enjoy them too. hope you've enjoyed seeing some of the photos that were taken on the workshop today, and enjoyed seeing how I'm shot through lots of different people's eyes. Do leave a comment down below letting us know what you think, and if you are interested in joining us on one of our photography workshops to create pictures like the ones you've just seen, then do get in touch. As I said, we've got 3 summer dates coming up: 25th of June, 9th of July, and another evening workshop on the 18th of July. So do check out www.weeklyimogen.com to find out more. Thanks for watching, and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe to the channel for new videos every week. Bye! It has finally arrived. It is the morning of our first ever photography workshop. So we've just arrived in Brighton, and Mark and I are both so excited to get started and to meet the people who are coming on the shoot. We've got the lovely Sandra with us today, who has offered to film some of what's going on so we can share it with you, which I hope is useful for you, and also it's going to be wonderful for us to be able to look back on what we've done today and see what's going on. So we're going to meet everyone very soon under the big wheel on Brighton, kind of near the pier by the beach. It's absolutely stunning today. It's so warm and beautiful, and I'm just so excited to meet everyone and get out there. We're going to show you now some of the clips from the shoot today, so I hope you enjoy looking through those, and do also keep posted for any events we do in the future as well. I hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching. So we started off the day with me meeting the photographers, and that was really nerve-wracking for me, but it was really lovely. They were all so warm and lovely, and I hope I was welcoming as well, and it was really nice to get chatting to them throughout the day and find out about their own backgrounds and their own photography as well. So we started off by talking about lighting, and we were lucky that it was a really warm and sunny day in Brighton. So we talked about the fact that obviously it's best to have shadow on my face so you get a nice even light that's not too bright and I'm not too squinty. So you'll see that we played around on this nice bit, kind of this ledge above the beach. We played around with the light and where you should stand as a photographer to get the best light, and I think there were some really lovely images from this as well. We then moved on to some steps that were nearby, so we had lots of time playing around with this light, and then we decided to, having spoken about the best light to use, to speak about the best angle, and my best angle is definitely from above. So we got to these slightly busy steps because obviously it was a path for people to get past, and we took some really lovely photos there. The nice thing about having railings and steps is there's lots of different poses and leans that you can do. It's worth pointing out that not everything went to plan for the workshop. When we turned up, there was a big mini convention going on, and so Mark and I really did have to, and Mark particularly had to think on his feet to slightly rejig the shoot that we planned, but we did manage to. And obviously working somewhere like Brighton, there was such a wealth of different places that you can shoot and different things that you can do, and we were blessed with a really lovely day, so it was quite easy to replan, but it is worth pointing out that it perhaps didn't go exactly to plan as we'd wanted. From here I had a quick change, so I started off in quite kind of an urban outfit with some black skinny jeans and a leather jacket, but then we changed into the classic black dress that we use time and again and is just so fantastic and versatile, and we walked down to where there were these little kind of cabin huts on the beach, and these were really lovely because it was a great way to explore things like leading lines and different kind of settings. There are lots of things we could play around with here, with being on the ground and standing up and leaning as well by there. Another thing that we looked at here was the rule of thirds and taking kind of really well composed photos, and also introducing props. And Mark had brought along some really lovely cameras to the event, and it was really nice to see how the different photographers use those. I think sometimes it's quite a challenge to think about how you are going to use different props in your photography, and different ways that you can incorporate them. And I think that was a really lovely, challenging moment and got everyone's creative juices flowing a little bit as well, which was really lovely. From there, we decided to walk along the beach, and this was quite tiring because it was a pebbly beach in Brighton. It was very windy, and we had the idea of doing some action shots. This was another thing that we saw the opportunity for and took it, and I think that was really nice with me just walking along. Lovely thing for me at this point was I got my bags carried, which was really nice, and everyone was snapping away as I was walking along, and I think it is fun to play around with that idea of the action shot and whether you're going to shoot from in front or behind. And from there we were heading towards the pier, and we stopped off underneath the pier, and this was kind of a homage to some lovely photos that Mark and I had taken before, really strong architectural, industrial ones with a lovely sense of kind of depth to the photo. So it was a little bit cold by here, and the water had come in quite a lot, so it presented a few challenges, but I think we did really well, and the photographers were all really up for the challenge of shooting in this kind of difficult scenery. And we also spotted by there that there were some lovely deck chairs, so we jumped on the opportunity to use these, which was really nice. And I think there are some beautiful photos from here, kind of some slightly more candid, beachy ones. After that, we stopped off for a cup of tea and a debrief, and to talk through different things you can do with your photography. Obviously, taking photos is lovely, and there's so many wonderful digital platforms you can use now to share those, but also things like books that you can use. So we talked about all the ways that you can share photos with people after you've gone out and taken them. At this point, the lovely Sandra did have to leave us, unfortunately, but she did such a fantastic job getting the footage, and I'm so grateful to her for doing that, so we can really look back on the wonderful day and share it with you as well. We then split for lunch, which was much needed after a long and creatively challenging morning. We met back up near the Brighton Pavilion and did some shots there, and we started off doing some Polaroids, which we thought would be a nice little instant memento, something physical that people could take back with them, and it went really nicely. I love Polaroid, I'm such a fan, and it was really nice being able to share that with the people there. We found this lovely weeping willow tree, and we decided to do some shots with kind of me within the foliage, which I think is a really lovely thing to do, and obviously the green colours work really well with me, and we could play around with some colour matching there. I think these just create really romantic atmospheric shots, and it's a really good opportunity to play around with foreground and background and where you're focusing and how much you're blurring out images, using things like bokeh in the background as well. We then moved on to do some more colour matching shots until we were moved on from the Pavilion Gardens, unfortunately, but we found a lovely monument with this gorgeous white marble outside, and we decided to do some contrasting shots. I obviously have very pale skin, and I was in this really strong black dress, so we thought we could play around with these really strong contrasts by there, and I think these photos have created a really different kind of feel. There's a real strength to them. One of the things we had talked about in the day is how much hair can change the appearance of someone, so when I have my hair really tightly slicked back, it does definitely create a really different feel to if I've kind of got it wavy and down, and I think these were some really lovely contrasting shots as well. From there, our final photo of the day was doing some street photography, and Mark and I love this kind of thing where you've got the model standing really still, looking straight to the camera, and this wash of kind of blurred bodies moving around. I think it always tells a really nice story. For me, there's always something slightly melancholy about it as well, which I really enjoy because I'm always looking for that kind of slight melancholy feel in art that I'm really drawn to. So I was really pleased we got to share this with the photographers. It's also quite a good one because it's daunting. It's daunting for the model, and it must be very daunting for the photographer just to be standing in the middle of a busy street taking photos, being fairly disruptive to people. So I think it's a really brave one to do, and the photographers were absolutely incredible with it. I definitely was not that confident the first time I had to model for street photography, so it was really amazing. It was such a fantastic day. It was so wonderful to work with other photographers, to get a sense of people's different styles, to be interacting with different people, and actually just to meet some people who've been following our work and to chat to them and kind of put some faces to the names you see and the comments you see popping up on the screen. It was a really wonderful opportunity for me and for Mark as well, and we're so grateful we were able to do it and thankful that people did come along. We enjoyed the day so much that we are now looking to do some more similar workshops, and we do have some more planned for the upcoming months. So if you are interested, do email Mark to find out more details. His contact details will be in the description box below with his email, so you can just drop him a line and he will send off the details of our upcoming shoots. But yeah, once again, I just want to say a massive thank you, and thank you to everyone as well who kind of has supported us over the years and has led us to be able to do a workshop like this, because it's so exciting and it's so wonderful to be able to interact with you all as well, and so lovely to be able to see other people's photos and hear what they think and hear about what they do with their photography as well. So thank you for watching. I hope you have found this video useful and enjoy seeing what we got up to in Brighton. I hope it's given you some inspiration for your own photo shoots, whether it's in a workshop with us or whether it's just in your own exploration of photography outside. Do leave me a comment below, thumbs up if you could, it always makes my day, and subscribe to my channel for new videos every week. Thanks for watching, bye! Hello everyone, and welcome to Weekly Imogen's professional camera cleaning service. Here at Weekly Imogen's professional cleaning service, we can clean all things camera. We can clean your lens, we can clean your camera body, we can clean your mind. We've been sent a lovely cleaning kit by the lovely wonderful people at Pixapro, who probably were very tired of the misuse and abuse of this camera and how all the lenses and everything get chucked around. Slap on the wrist, very naughty. So Pixapro have very kindly sent us a cleaning kit, and I thought I'd clean Mark's camera. Girl cleans camera. Is that like some weird like tech porn like title? I don't know. Anyway, we're very grateful to have been sent this. It's super kind, and I'm excited to try it out. If you'd like to send me anything, like a grand piano, or a house, or like fees for me to study for my master's degree, I'm open to that too. Kidding, don't send me things. Please don't send me anything, in case there's anyone who thinks I'm serious, because everything you hear on the internet is true. Please don't send me.
You send me things.
Send Mark stuff. Anyway, I'm excited to try this out. I don't think Mark's ever cleaned his camera, or at least hasn't for a really long time. So he thought the best thing to do in this situation was to dress me up like Cinderella in rags and let me have a crack at it. I hope you're all feeling tense. Maybe go and like take a shot to steady your nerves. Maybe I should do shots. Maybe that's a new video. Girl cleans camera drunk. Girl cleans camera in skin tight catsuit. Girl cleans camera after the shower. Okay, get on with it. Get on with it. I've been looking at this cleaning kit. My favourite bit is this little item here. I kind of can't stop touching it. Mark said I'm allowed to keep it, so I can like it feels really nice in the palm of your hand. Right, get on with it. Get on with it. So we have here in this lovely kit, this, my fave, as you know, cleaning liquid, a lot like the liquid you use to like clean your glasses. I was saying to Mark how similar this kit looks to like your makeup table. So that's how it's almost like a makeup tutorial for your camera, isn't it? I've just got, excuse us, just moving the camera a bit. I'm nailing the internet right now. We've got this cleaning cloth, which is a bit like when you cleanse your face with like a liquid, but we're going to do that to the camera. We've got one of these brushes, which is a bit like what I use to put blusher on. Can get rid of dust with this. This actually might be quite good for contouring. Stop it. And we've got lens tissue, which will pick up grease, which I've reliably informed Mark there's a similar item on the market for your face that stops you being shiny. So here's the camera that I'm going to try not to destroy because it costs more than I will ever own. I'm going to start with the lens. because I know you'll love it when I handle lenses. It's grubby, this camera. Like, I can actually see the dirt. So, oh, yeah. Here is a very grubby lens. That way. Oh. To use, wipe off dirt first as usual. Yeah. Just gonna... Nailed it. Wipe off dirt first, as usual. Aww. Oh, isn't this nice? Still looking a bit grubby though, isn't it? So we need to go step 2. Spray the cleaning liquid onto a cleaning cloth. I've got one, don't worry about it. Thanks, Pixapro. See, I normally spray this stuff straight onto my glasses when I'm cleaning my glasses. That's a new technique. Swab lens. Clean it, basically. I hope I don't break this. That would be terrible, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would be terrible.
It'd be awful. Give that a little clean. Let's dry that. Oh, it's a thing of beauty. Look at that. It's alcohol free, I'd like to say, so you can't get wasted by drinking that. I wouldn't advise drinking cleaning fluid. Oh, isn't that just delightful? It's like, it's radiant. It's a thing of... I think that's the world telling me to stop being a tit. Well, that's that side cleaned. Better get on to the back side now. Okay. Let's get another lens tissue. Oh. Good. I'm a bit nervous about putting anything liquidy on the side that's going to go into the camera. So, being really knowledgeable about cleaning cameras, I've made the executive decision just to use my little lens tissue on this one. Leave a comment down below telling me how wrong I am. There we go, giving it a little clean. Giving it a little clean, giving it a little... This is just... Do you know what? I really like things like admin. I like to make things neat and tidy, and this is just the best thing Mark's ever asked me to do. Do you know, maybe this is my calling in life. Oh, it looks weird when you look that way. Cool. Well, that is just very pretty indeed, isn't it? Sorting that right out. I don't want to leave out any of the equipment that I've been sent. So, this is looking a bit dusty, so I'm going to give it a little... Yeah, get all that dust off. Look at it flying around in the air. Oh, that's just delightful. And just to make sure, we're going to give it a little dust. I think this is going to be my new career. Pixapro cleaning kit. Clean! And the dirt is gone. Does anyone who's not from the UK get that reference? Oh, I used to love that as a child. Well, that, my friends, is just sparkling. Let's put that back on before I do some damage. The other thing that's really grubby is this, covered in finger marks. So, I'm going to put the strap on, I just trust myself. Oh, it feels really nice. I'm a photographer. I'm going to use this little cloth again, and I'm just going to give this a bit of a wipe. That is really sorting that out. Those finger marks have just like vanished. Genius. I need to get one of these for my iPhone. All interchangeable, I'm sure. Well, there we have it. Lens cleaned. This is cleaned. Gonna
find her a wipe as well. That's largely dust, so I tell you what we need. Yeah. There we have it. It's like it's brand new. My hair's caught. That, my friends, is a really clean camera. I enjoyed that. Thanks, Pixapro. I like cleaning things. Cleaning things I did. This is my new favourite gadget. This you could use for your glasses as well. It's all very handy indeed. This you could use to do some contouring. So, you know, you start out with a clean camera, happens to be in your bag, you're working with a model and you're like, can you put on some bit of blusher? And she's like, oh, I forgot my blusher brush. And you're like, never fear. I've got you covered, mate. Good. I'm going to leave it there before it gets weird, because it hasn't already. If you have a camera that you'd like cleaned, my best advice would be not to send it anywhere near this guy. But maybe have a go at cleaning it at home. I hope you enjoyed this video and you don't feel like your life's been wasted. I had a great time. And I think when you're having a great time, it's always best if you can share it with friends. So thanks for sharing in my great time. Thanks to Pixapro for sending me the cleaner kit. Mark might actually clean his lenses now. Wouldn't that be a lovely day for us all? I'm going to get more techie now with the camera, I think. I think I'm going to go inside. You can think and worry about that. I'm going to go into the camera with this garb. Cool. I hope you enjoyed watching. Leave me a comment down below. Tell me your knowledge about cleaning cameras and maybe I can actually set up my camera cleaning business. Nailed it. Thanks for watching. Bye!